Good morning, everyone. We got Jerry Mitchell in number one here. He threw in a $10 super chat. He says, remember our veterans and their sacrifices. God bless them all and their families. It is Memorial Weekend here, the start of Memorial Weekend. So American tribute music. I don't have access, Jerry, to doing a different music. I just have my different playlists together. So yeah, I'm not able to do that. I'm sorry. I wish I could. Who else we got here? We got Nemo and Kevin Scott. Good morning, everyone. Okay, let's get started here. Let's start our warm-up. Do a dice, 3, 6, 3, 2. Midnight. I kind of pulled down a little bit. 6, 6. Let's see. Okay. 4 through 7, double pitch. So hopefully we do not have a repeat of yesterday. Yesterday was just terrible, just frustrating, irritating, embarrassing, you name it, it was. Yesterday was one of our worst throwing days that we've had in a while. So along that time, another 3, 4, 7 double pitch. Let's get those all the way now. So once we start the show, it will not be a problem. Two, 6, 8. So we're going to stick with 3, 6, 3, 2 until at least until the show starts here. If I would have saw those 3, 4, 7s, I would have switched this set right away. If I was in the real casino. Good morning, Joel. So Kevin is in the process of moving, so I wish you the best in moving, my friend, and that everything goes smoothly for you. Four, 6, 10. So I'm gonna probably want to go original red dice, huh? We can switch it over. That's fine. I'm going to take my existing bankroll because we started at 5,000 when we started this table. I'm down to 3,300. I'm divide that into about 5 or 6 bankrolls today, and we're just gonna blast using blue collar crap style, but we're gonna blast our bankroll and see if we get some of that money back. So my goal is to get back up to that 5,000 again, which is a considerable profit if we can do it. Terrible throw. 6, 1. Focus on this. Again, terrible throw. I'm throwing it into the hook. It's like I'm holding onto it for just a microsecond too long. We're in Okohoku. Yesterday was the worst. It really was. That was a better throw. 2, 3, 5. It is left eye off axis, but that was definitely a more straight throw. So let's focus on doing that. Nothing popped up a little bit for 145. At least that was on axis, single pitch. Aces. Five, six, you'll shuffle. Gotta really zero in on that landing zone. We're kind of a little bit all over the place right now. Better 415. Right die off axis. 3632. Good morning, lazy dog. Five, hard 10. Left eye off axis. Ran up right side. No, that's not. That was a single pitch on the right side. Move it long. 6-5. Get out there. 6-5, not 3-2. Okay, let's start shop. Welcome to Level Up with CMJ. Hey, my name is Joe. This is my Craps Master Dice Shooting Journey. Let's make it yours too. Today's episode number 581 of the Level Up program, and this is our daily blue collar craps practice. If you're new to the program, this is about my daily practice of shooting the dice at the craps table, as well as playing a blue collar craps style of playing. On the YouTube side of things, we got Jerry Mitchell checking in number 1, and he dropped in a $10 super chat saying, "Remember our veterans and their sacrifices. God bless them and all of their families." And that is a great statement and tribute to Memorial Weekend, which is today, the start of the Memorial Weekend holiday here. And we got Overthinking Craps Nemo checking in. We got Kevin Scott. Good morning, Kevin. We got Uncle Hoku. And I think I skipped over Joel, Two-Way Craps. Where'd you go? Oh, there you are. We got Two-Way Craps Joel from Idaho. And we got Nemo dropped in a $6 super chat. Very, very cool. I don't have access to select music like that, guys. I have to set that up ahead of time. So if I would have thought about it, maybe I could have. Sorry. We got David Clark checking in. Craps guy, good morning. So let's get started here. Yesterday was not a good day. It was probably one of the worst rolling days that I've had in a very long time. We went 9 shooters. Our SOR was really super low. It was like a 4.9 or something like that. It was just horrendous. It really brought the numbers and everything down. So anyhow, we got Kate Fisher checking in also. He goes, happy Friday. Freaky Friday, he goes. But anyhow, we're going to be coming in today, 45 wins, 30 losses. I'm going to take my remaining bankroll, which is $3,318. I'm going to split that up into about, let's say 6 shooters. So we'll go about $500 a shooter. We're still going to follow blue collar crap style of play, but we're just going to up those bets to see if we can get some of that money back and try to get at least back to that $5,000 bankroll that we started the table at. We have 16 people watching currently. We have 16 people on Crapsee, so let's get going here. I'm not going to do any line bets today. We're not doing any specialty bets. We're just going to go and bet across. So once we get our plan established, I'll set my first bets. So anyhow, let's get started. We got Lazy Dog here checking in. He goes, lots of great ideas this morning. Need red, white, and blue dice, stars, and stripes. Hey, we got red, white, and blue dice here. We could do that. Should we put in a chat if you want me to split up the dice? We could do a red and a white, or a blue and a white, or a red and a blue. Good morning, Jen. So put in the chat if you want me to do that really quick before I start here. Actually, we're going to start with just red, and then the second shooter we'll switch it around if you guys want. Just put it in the chat if you want to see that. Anyhow, let's go all bets set here, and we'll go dice out. So 3632 is our dice that we're going to start with, and we're going to really focus on our throws today. Dice out. Yeah, great start there, Joe. 617, pass line winner, come out natural. DP loser. And we're still looking for a point. So don't tell me we're going to start with the 6-1 crap like we did yesterday. Yesterday was like 6-1, 6-1, 6-1, 6-1. One wild digit. No, we're not going to play big AZ rules here. We'll go one more time. 3632. And we'll call all bets set and dice out. And we got a 134 Big Joe. Craps Master Journey. So let's mark that point of 4. 3632 and a 134. It's going to be implosion on that left side, primary on top on the right side. And the point is now 4. So we're going to go 480 across. 75 and a 4, 5, 9, and 10. We got 90 and that's 6 and 8. And our first hit we'll do press across, probably the middle, we'll see. Maybe across, but probably across the middle, I don't know, we'll see. And then the second hit will be a regression. And we're going to stick blue collar crap style today. We're not going to do the 3 hits and try to recover and that type of stuff like I was trying to do yesterday. We're going to keep her straight and narrow. Okay, all bets set. 19 people playing here. Dice out. 3632. It did split apart. We have a 3-3 hard, 6 to double degen. So it'll be hit number 1. 3632, primary top side both dice. Yeah, that's 105 brought across to the rack there. Let's go 96 across pressure. So you make it look like 90, 90, 108, 108, 90, and 90. 3632. And we'll go all bets set. 21 people playing along here. 15 people watching. Slow day on YouTube. There's a And we got a point hit. 134, Big Joe. Craps Master Journey. So that'll be our second hit, so that way we can regress our bets and we'll be in profit for the shooter. Puck does turn off. Hold the elevator, says Joel. Okay, so well, that was 176 brought back. So we have 281 brought back to the rack. Let's bring our bets down. We're going to go 96 across. And we'll turn those bets off. And while we're waiting for you guys to get your bets in, let's do the weather report for Manitowoc, Wisconsin. 45 degrees today. Feels like 40, and it is cold out today. It is cold 40. And there's a 9-mile-an-hour wind. So let's go. All bets set here. Looking for a new point. That's out. 3632. And we have a 235, the Justice Gen 5. So let's mark that point of 5. So 632 and a 235 result. So implosion on the left side, primary on top on the right side. And David put in a $5 super chat. Thank you very much, David. Very much appreciated. He goes, thanks for the daily rolls. Enjoy Memorial Weekend. That is awesome. Thank you very much, my friend. Anyhow, we are going to turn our bets on. So we're 96 across. And we're just trying to get those bets up now. So anyway, we'll start trend betting here. We'll go all bets set. And this on. And a double pitch, 347. So that is a quick ouch. We did make some profit on this shooter because we regressed. Unfortunately, that 7 came early, so we were not able to make additional profits. Okay. So that was a double pitch. Again, we're not going to make any line bets here. We'll switch over to 5423. Shot with that real quick. That was a 6 roller, so average, just an average roll. And we'll call that all bet set and this out. 4, 2, 3. And we have a 134, so we're back on that 4. 134, Big Joe. Craps Master Journey. So again, we're going to go 480 across with our bets. The last shooter we made $185. So 1, 2, 3. We got 75 to 4, 5, 9, 10, 90, and that's 6 and 8. So 5, 4, 2, 3 dice set, and that was a hey Jeff and ND checking in. Good morning. So that was an explosion with a single pitch away, which is fine with that dice set that we're using. And all bets set. This out. Three, 4, 7. We are just continuing yesterday's trend. That's not good. That's a primary hit. Okay, 4, 2, 3. And we have 3, 4, 7. Okay, that one hurt a little bit. So any of the profit that we made, we lost and then some. So that brings us down to 3,017 for a bankroll. So we had a double pitch and a primary. That's our 2 sevens that showed up. So the first one's double pitch, that was a primary. We're gonna stick with the all 7 set here. And again, Horseman Joe until you heat up. I will do this, Jen. I will do Horseman right now, and I'm gonna do my style Horseman. And guaranteed that'll be a mega roll right now. So we'll do this once. So let's go all bet set. And I do a DC instead of a DP for my Horseman. And we'll dice out. I will definitely do that for you. And we got a 325 Justice Gen 5, so let's mark that point of 5. Get over there. Come on. It's a 3-2, not a 2-2. 5-4, 2-3, and a 3-2 result. Okay, so we're gonna go Horseman like Jen asked. I'm gonna do a DC bet here. We'll get that placed. I was doing $500 a shooter, so let's go with we're gonna go with $100 bets. So it's a $100 DC bet, and we'll follow that up with 3 come bets of 100. 5, 4, 2, 3. And we'll go all bet set. We got Slim checking in. Good morning. Stop doing a warm up. The reason I do the warm up here, Slim, is so I can get more people on when I first start. Otherwise, people kind of trickle in. That's honestly the reason why I do warm up here. We got a 5-1 KitchenAid mixer. So our DC will move to that 6. So that's the honest reason why I do a warm up, because it gives people 8 minutes to get to the show, even though I started at 8 o'clock, the real show. So that was the main reason. I'm gonna see how we can get a couple extra throws in, but yeah. So again, we're gonna go with the Horseman here. So we'll go $100 combat now. We have $200 on the table, so that'll give us $160 across for free for this first shooter here, basically. So we'll put that up there as well. I'll go all bet set and dice out. 5, 4, 2, 3. And we got a 369. That is the triple D, the Dice Dr. Dan. Both dice jumped up a little bit on that one. So 5, 4, 2, 3. We get a 369 result. Okay, and that was the 9 hits. We'll take the 9 down, and we'll take the 5 down. So let's go another $100 combat here. So we still got $200 or $100 and coverage here. Actually, let's do this one. So let's take the 6 down as well. So that way we actually have 3 bets up there. We have $50, $80 versus $100. Okay. And we'll go all bet set and dice out. 5, 4, 2, 3. And we got a 156 KitchenAid mixer. And that's probably not good for me because I think I just lost that DC. 4, 2, 3. 156. Yep, I did. So we're going to leave it at that. We're going to bring all these place bets down. And we'll go one more time on the combat, and we're going to start letting some of these things resolve themselves. 5, 4, 2, 3 is a dice set. What happened to my DC 6? I just lost it, Jen. What happened? Okay, let's go all that set and they sound it. And we got OMC craps, all the dots, all the spots, midnight. So that's another loss on that come bet. So I'm down $200 now, or $160. 423, it is a bookend. And my bets are done now. We got to try to resolve some of these on the 6 and 9. So we get a 6 or 9, that'll help us recover a little bit. 5, 4, 2, 3 is a dice set. No, Jen, DP is not better. I always play the DC with that. Sorry. So we'll call that all bet set and dice out. And we have a 4-4 heart 8 square pair. So that is nothing for me. 4, 2, 3, and we get a 4-4 heart 8. So let's stay the same. 5, 4, 2, 3. I did go to casino 2 weekends ago in Green Bay, and I played a $15 horseman. I just did $15 DP and then 3 $15 come bets. I didn't do any place bets or nothing like that. Played for 3 shooters. I actually bought it for 300. I cashed out for 360, so I had a 20% win goal or profit, and I got off the table right away. It's a pretty short session. It was probably 20 minutes long, so that actually worked out for me that night. And we have a 2, 4, 6, the Kevin the Carpenter 2x4, so that one combat does pay out now. 5, 4, 2, 3, and a 2, 4, 6. So we have to get that 9 to pay out here quick. So that we get at least a couple dollars profit here. 5, 4, 2, 3. And all bets set. Dice out. And we got a 6, 2, 8, the Duracell 8. Go out, support freelay content, give that thumbs up where deserved, and please subscribe if you haven't done so already. 5, 4, 2, 3, 6, 2, 8 result. Come on, 9. I want to see a 9. Okay, we'll call that all bet set. 29 people playing along here. And 27 people watching. Nice out. And we got a 4, 3, 7. So that is going to be a loss for me here. 7 ouch. Another primary front side on that one. Okay, we're gonna go back to my normal betting here. If I have 4, 2, 3, because I would have made a profit on that one. Good morning, Kent. Watching from Bangkok this morning. Okay, just in time for the 7 ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Okay, their first green number for the day. Let's get all the rest of the shooters' green numbers here today. If we do run along today, that's fine. John is not doing a show today, so we'll see how we're feeling as the show goes forward here. And we'll call that all bet set and dice out. 4, 2, 3. Actually, we're going to go 5, 4, 5, 4 hardway set. Here we go. And a 5-2 double pitch on the come out. Pass line winner caught natural. Dice did split apart. And we'll go all bet set. This out. Six, 2, 8. It's marked at point of 8. 5, 4, 5, 4, and that's going to be one dice off axis. Single pitch on the other one. Actually, a double pitch. And again, we're going to go 480 across with our price. $75 and 4, 5, 9, 10, 90, and that's 6 and 8. And all bet set. Dice on that. Yeah, we got a 5-1 KitchenAid mixer. Hit number 1 for us. 5, 4, 5, 4, and a 5, 1, 6 result. So we're going to go 96 across pressure. 1, 2, 3. So we're going to go 9 and 4, 5, 9, 10, 1, 8, and that's 6 and 8. Lazy Dog says, see you next week. I have it scheduled for Monday. I'm going to try to do a show on Monday, even though it's Memorial Day. I'm going to try to do it at my normal time. So hopefully, if I don't, I'll cancel it out of YouTube, just so you guys know. We got Coffee Land checking in. Good morning. And we'll go all bet set and dice out. Yeah, we got a 4-1, 5 truck and camper. Hit number 2. 4, 5, 4. Again, one dice off axis, which for the hardware set is fine. And we're going to regress our bets. We're going to go 96 across. Again, 5, 4, 5, 4. Yeah, we get E2 Gaming. Eddie checking in. Good morning. And we'll call that all bets set. Dice off. A long weekend he goes. Yep. Dice take cross on me. We have a hard 8 square pair, and that's going to be a winner 8, so that puck will turn off. 4, 5, 4. Primary front side both dice. And we're going to make that 8 look like $30, and we'll turn those bets off. Well, happy anniversary there, Eddie. 29 years of marriage this weekend. Congratulations. That is a major, major milestone and accomplishment. Hopefully you guys still get along well together. We got Kent is 50 degrees heading for 75. Says Joel. And we'll go all bet set. They saw it looking for a point. A little bit long on that one. We got 3-3 heart 6 double degen. Terrible throw, but we'll mark the point of 6. The landing zone was totally off. That's primary backside both dice. By luck. We got Scott checking in. He says goal, but he's going on. Got to make up for yesterday's losses if you played along yesterday. So our bets will turn back on. 5-4-5-4. And we'll go all bet set. Face out. And we had a 2-6-8, the Duracell 8. 5-4-5-4, 2-6, 1 dice off axis, right side again. Double pitch on the left side. And we'll make that 8 look like $42. 5-4-5-4. I'm looking for a 29 roller as well already. And all that's set. They saw this. And we have a 2-3-5, the Justice Gen 5. So HCS had 2 shooters go last night for the second round of the competition. Mrs. Money Shot went. And who else went? Chef Dice, I think, went. So neither one of them. Chef Dice did right. No, that was a couple days ago. I don't remember. Anyhow, we had a couple shooters go yesterday. So we only have like 4 or 5 more shooters left for that second round. And we'll be moving on to the third round. I should be moving on to the next round, so that's a good thing. We're going to $25 on that 5. And we'll call it all bet set. This out. Yeah, we got OMC craps, all the dots, all the spots, midnight. No help for me. It is a bookend though. 4-5-4, both dice off axis. That is a drift of the dice. A drift right. Stick out the Hardway set 5-4-5-4. And all that's out. This out. Dice split apart when he left my fingers. We got 2-2 hard 4, hard fuzzy 4. 2 is going to Cruise. Brian from Holy Roller, who's actually, I believe, in Rome or in the Mediterranean Sea right now on his cruise. He's doing a cruise right now that I will be doing in July. I'm excited to see his reports on that. See how things went for him. And we'll make that look like $25. We'll make it a buy bet. 5-4-5-4. And we'll go all bet set. Dice out. And we got a 4-5, par 9, the Big Daddy Mac. That's going to be a single pitch of the dice. Make that 9 look like a quarter. And we'll call that all bet sets. 31 people playing along now. 27 people watching. So. And we got 314 Big Joe. Raps Master Journey. I got a nice hit. 454 314 result. So we're going to go to $50 on that 4. Again, 5454. And we got Mad Hatter checking in. Good morning. And we'll call that all bets set. Excellent. A little bit of a roll up now in 5-5 hard 10, the old bay bushel. The left one stayed up against the wall, the right one took off on us. Primary on the top side, both dice. We took everything out. We had 32.84, so we're almost back to starting. But we're going to keep on pressing here. Whoops. We're going to keep on pressing here. So 25 on that 10. 5454 is our dice set. And all bets set. This out. Yeah, we got a 426. The holy cannoli, the 426. That's me a winner 6 puck will turn off. Mad Hatter just got done at the Palace Station. I think today's your last day in Vegas, I think it is. And Uncle Hoku and the HCS crew will be in Vegas next week. So best of luck to those guys and gals that will be attending. And that was a 6. So let's make that 6 look like $30 and we'll turn those bets off. Packing right now, okay. And all of our bets are set. Dice out. Again, 5454. $325 Justice Gen 5, so let's mark that point of 5. Not a pretty throw, but I will take the results again. So Tina and Jen will be there as well next week, I'm guessing. 360 power up, okay. 5454 bets are turned back on. And we'll call that all bets set. This out. We stay cross. We have a 268 Duracell 8. Another nice hit. 5454 268 left or right die off axis. Double pitch on the left side again. We'll go to $60 on that 8. And we'll go all but set. Dice out. And we got a 617, so that'll be the end of that roll. That is an ouch. We were one number away from that tall. 5454 617. So that was a little bit of recovery in that shooter. Brought back $284 to the rack there. It's just a 31.36 for the day, so we're still down about $180. And a little 5454. That was a 17 roller. Thank you, K Fisheries. This is a nice roll. He goes playing with profits now. That's a good place to be in. That's awesome. Okay, so let's go shooter number 5 for the day here. And we'll call this all but set. And dice out sticking with the Hardway set. And we have another double pitch, 527, pass line winner, come out natural, DP loser. 5454, we're gonna switch over to the all 7 set, all winner set here. So it's 2 7s in a row pretty much. Some profits for the day though, on the way back up. Let's go Joe, says Scott. 5423. Looking for a point here. And all bet set. Base on it. Another 527. Pass line winner, come on natural. Let's be one of those rolls. 423. We'll go back to the Hardway set again. These dice just are not making up their mind what they're gonna do. Bruce is at it again, says Nemo. Yesterday was a 6-1, today it's 5-2. So looking for a point here. Still on shooter number 5. Roll extenders. All bets set. They suck. Two on 3 ace deuce. Pass line loser this time. DP winner. Still looking for a point. Yeah, 454. And all bet set. Is out. $5-1 KitchenAid mixer. So let's mark that 0.6. Again, we're going to go 480 across. 75, 4, 5, 9, 10, 90, and that's 6 and 8. 5, 4, 5, 4. And that's it. That's out. 369, the triple D, the Dice Dr. Dan. And that'll be hit number 1. We got Mike, the 85 Bears, checking in. Good morning. And we're going to go 96 across pressure. 5, 4, 5, 4. All bets set. Dice out. Six, 1. That is no. So we went from 2 good rolls to a shitty roll. Okay, let's turn it around. That actually didn't feel like the worst roll or throw in the world either, so unfortunately. That's what she said. Yeah, let's get back to the big rolls there. That was a 6 roller. There was no quality to that one whatsoever. And we'll call it all bet set. This is going to be shooter number 6 for the day. Great. I 5 hard 10, OB bushel, marking a point at 10, and it's a primary top dice both sides. And we're gonna go 640 across this time. Do a little bit of ladder up for see loss on that last shooter. And we'll call that all bet set. 31 people playing along here. We got 32 people watching. Nice out. Five, 3, great big. So that'll be hit number 1. Single pitch of the dice. And we're going to drop in $20, about 160 across pressure. 5, 4, 5, 4. And all bets set. Nice out. Veered into Huckleberry. We got lucky. 1, 4, 5. Truck and camper. So we hit number 2. We can regress our bets now. 5, 4, 5, 4. 1, 4, 5. And that was a little bit of recovery on that one by laddering up our bets. So 315 brought back to the rack. We're going to bring our bets down. We're going to go to 96 across. Again, Hardway set. all that set. They're definitely not 10 footers. I would say 13 footer. That's my bet, a 13 footer. Okay, nice out. They say cross double pitch. Or not double pitch. Yeah, it is double pitch. 437. That sucked. I made a profit on that one at least. But the longevity of the roll is not there. What does Jen think? I think they're 13 footers. Okay. We had two nice rolls and we kind of regressed our quality roll there. Okay, all right, we're gonna keep on going. We're gonna go a little bit longer today here. So let's keep it going. Blighty tighties now, yeah. I actually made $219 on that roll because I regressed. I know of at least 2, if not 3 tables there. I'm not sure. Okay, dice out. $268 to Duracell 8. $454, 268. Again, we're gonna go 640 across. 5454. Yeah, I remember the roll to win one there. I did not play it at all though. And all bets out. Place out. Five one KitchenAid mixer. That left one kicked out on us. Okay, 4 516. We're gonna go 110 inside pressure. And then we're going to go extra $15 on the 10, extra 15 on that 4. That's 140 pressure. And all that's set. Place out. And we got 314, Big Joe, Craps Master Journey. Hit number 2, we can regress our bets again. That's 365 brought back. And we'll go we're gonna go 160 across this time. I should be going 96 across, but we're gonna go 160 across. 5454. And we're gonna hope to build these up a little bit faster, so we have at least 100 and that's almost $200. $203 of profit brought back to the rack. The rest goes back up on the table. And that's set. This out. And we got an Old Bay bushel 5-5 hard 10. We're going to get a little bit more aggressive with our betting, get some more money back, hopefully to the rack. So we're going to do a 410 daddy day flip on this. So let's make that look like 75. So we'll drop in just a couple of dollars to get it up to that. 454, and hopefully we'll hit it again. And we'll go all bet set. Dice out. Okay. Two, 3, 5, Justice Gen 5. Right. Again, 5, 4, 5, 4, and 2, 3, 5. And we're gonna make that 5 look like $60. We're gonna do a full pressure on that with all of our money that we got on that. So it's $35 plus 25 is 60. And we'll go all bet set. Dice out. Okay, we got obviously craps, all the dots, all the spots, midnight. That right dice stuck. Did not go down any further than where it landed. 4, 5, 4, 6, 6, 12. No help frame. 5, 4, 5, 4. And all bet set. This much. And we got a 1, 4, 5 truck and camper. So that is nice for us. So that was a number that I fully pressed up. 4, 5, 4, 1, 4, 5. So now we're gonna make that 5 look like $90. 5, 4, 5, 4. Went into 5 for pro high care here. That would be nice. And all but set. This almost. And we have an ace deuce Alfredo sauce. No hope for me. Stick with the hardware set. Call that all bet set. And dice out. And we have a 2-2 hard for the hard fuzzy 4. 2-2 Carnival Cruise. Brian from Holy Roller. So this is how the Daddy Dave flip works. Since we hit the 10 before, and we did a full press on that, now we got the 4. What we're going to do is we're going to take that 10 down. We'll make that look like 50. And we'll make the 4 look like 50. So unfortunately, we're not able to flip it at all, but we will definitely do an increase. So we got 5454. And all bets set. Dice off. And we have 314. I should have did it as a flip on that one, but 314 Big Joe, Craps Master Journey. That would have been nice if I would have done that, but I didn't. At 454, 314 results. So we're gonna make that 4 look like $100. Is that called abandoned ship on the flip? Actually, Dave had it set up. So if I would have hit the flip, I would take them both down and do like 160 cross pressure at the $25 level. If you hit the one, press it up, and then you hit the other, you would bring it down and just do a normal press. I think that's how he had that set up. And that's kind of the way that I do it. So it is kind of an abandon, but it's still bringing a little bit of money back to the rack as well. That's out. And we got a 415 truck and camper. That is nice. That's a $105 hit. 454, and we got a 415. So we'll make that at 5 look like 120. Again, 5454. And we'll call that all bet set. Dice out. Six to 8, the Duracell 8. That'll be a winner 8, so that puck will turn off. And we are going to make that 6 and 8 look like $42. And we'll turn those bets off. 5454. And we'll call it all bet set. Dice out, looking for a new point. He left one to stop, the right one went all the way down. We got OMC craps, all the dots, all the spots, midnight. This could be a repeater win on that. If they call it a row, they will say no row, no row. Pass line, loser. Come on, loser. Push on the DP. 454. Good morning, Mel. How are you doing, my friend? And we'll call it all bet set. This all. Still looking for a point here. Three, 6, 9, the triple D, the dice Dr. Dan. So let's mark that point of 9. I was watching Mrs. Money Shot shoot last night, or this morning, I should say. It was last night in Hawaii, but this morning for Wisconsin time. And she has a really soft shot. It looked really nice. It was really nice. Most of them just kind of floated into the back wall and just kind of died close to the back wall. So it was kind of neat to see. Bets are turned back on. 5454. All bets set. Thanks so much. And we got a 5-1 KitchenAid mixer. Dice did split apart a little bit when I released those, so that was not a perfect throw by any means, but I will take the point, or that hit. Make that 6 look like $60. Increase it 3 units. 5, 4, 5, 4. And we'll call it all bet set. Dice out. And we have another hard 8 square pair, primary front side. I think that's a parlay of the day with SJ. Not quite sure, but I think so. 5, 4, 5, 4. 4, 4, hard 8. And we'll make that 8 look like $60. And we'll call that all bet set. Dice out. Another OMC craps, all the dots, all the spots. So that's to be 3 of them on this shooter alone. Wow, okay. 5, 4, 5, 4. 6, 6, 12. That was kind of a violent off the back wall on that one. It didn't travel too far, but it's still kind of violent. No help for me. 5, 4, 5, 4. Last day was a 6-2. Okay, thanks, Joe. So it was not a parlay of the day. I was hoping it would be though. Kind of fun. All bet set. Dice out. And we got a 4-2-6. A holy cannoli, 4-2-6. Single pitch of the dice. 5, 4, 5, 4. 4-2-6. And we're gonna bring that 6 to $90. 5, 4, 5, 4. $1,009 brought back to the rack. 452 on the table. And we'll call it all bet set. Dice out. Two, 3, 5. Justice Gen 5. That's another really nice hit. I believe that's gonna be a $140 hit. We're going to go to 150 on that 5. Again, 5, 4, 5, 4. And all bet set. Dice out. And we have a 2-2 hard 4, hard fuzzy 4-2-2 is going to cruise Brian from Aurora, and I know that is a Buckeye parlay of the day on that one. parlay of the day with SJ, and that's gonna be a nice hit because we have $100 on that 4. So let's put $200 on the 4 now. Again, 5-4, 5-4. And that's a repeater win on that 4, so that's nice. Yeah, we'll call that all bet sets. This helps. And we have a 4-5 hard 9, the Big Daddy Mac. And 4-5-4 and 4-5-9, and that's gonna be a winner 9, so that puck will turn off. We're gonna make that 9 look like $35. Obviously, we did not hit the 9 too often. That's on our second 9 for this shooter. So it is what it is. Looking for a point here. All of our bets are turned off. We'll go all bet sets. This helps. $314, Big Joe. Craps Master Journey. I wish that was working right now, but it is not. That would have been a nice hit if it was. 5-4-5-4. 3-1-4 result, marking point 4. So all of our bets will turn back on in 5-4-5-4. And all bets set. Yes, and we got 2-5-7, so that is the end of the roll, and that is a Bruce, a double pitch. So we definitely made money on that roll. So we actually made $810 on that roll. So that brings our bankroll to $36.86, which is an increase of $368 for the day here. One more shooter, put in a chat, yes or no. And if we are, we're going to do something a little bit different. We're going to go red and white. And we'll go red and blue. And what's the last option? Blue and white. We're going to rotate our dice around. A little bit of patriotism for today. So we're just going to kind of play around a little bit, and we're going to switch our grip to the Yuri style grip. So 5-4-2-3 for the Yuri style grip. We'll start with a red blue dice here. So this will be our last shooter for the day. And let's call this all bets set, everyone. And peace out. And we have a 3-3 hard 6 to double degen. So let's mark that point as 6. 5-4-2-3, and we got a 3-3-6 result. So that's roll number 1. And again, we're going to go 480 across. We'll take our next set of dice out. We got the red and the white. Again, 5-4-2-3. Being a little patriotic today for Memorial Weekend. And we'll go all bet set. Dice out. We had a 4-5 hard 9. Both dice landed. They didn't go too far. So we'll take that as a hit. 5, 4, 2, 3, and a 4, 5, 9 result. So let's go again. 110 inside pressure. We'll go $15 on that 10. We'll go $15 on the 4. Yeah, we're gonna switch to the blue, white and blue this time. 5, 4, 2, 3. And we'll call that all bet set. Kingland Wood just tipped me 100 cc's on Crapsee. Thank you very much. Very much appreciated. Yeah, we got a 5-2. That's the way the cookie crumbles. So 5-2 on that roll. We'll go one more shooter here. We're going to go back to our normal throw that we're using. So I apologize for that, everyone. Okay, so we're going to stick with the same dice combinations, but we're going to go 5, 4, 5, 4 again. We'll go back to our Yuri style grip. Bruce is on the attack. The Bruce, the fish. Okay, David's fault. Okay, we'll go all bets set here, and they saw it. 5, 4, 5, 4. Moving along, we have 1, 3, 4, Big Joe, Craps Master Journey. So let's mark that point of 4. This is our last shooter. I know I said that about the last one, but this is going to be the last one. Because after this roll, I actually got some stuff I need to do this Friday here. And gotta do some stuff before I get to bed here for a couple hours today. And again, we're gonna ladder up. We're gonna go 640 across and get some of that money back, hopefully. 5, 4, 5, 4. Nemo, go away and we'll get another 23-year-old. That's right. All that set. Face off. No, we're not. 4, 3, 7. Okay, that's the end of the rolls. That really sucked to finish out 2 shooters this way, but it is what it is. That was a nice looking throw, though. Really nice. Okay, double pitch of the dice. So we went from positive to way negative just in 2 shooters. Isn't that interesting? Okay, KPI results for the day. We had 9 shooters. We had 2, 9, 17, 6, 4, 23, 3, and 2. A little bit of all over the board there. SOR ended up with an 8.0, 5.5 for the SRR. 4s, 5s, 6s, they were all pretty good there. 7 was about a little bit more than average, not much. 8s were average, and then everything else is far below. We did not throw any 2s or no 11s today. Wow. Interesting. Box numbers are high today. Inside numbers are a little bit better than expected. 4s and 10s are high. Come out 7s are high. Horns are low. Fields are low. Hardways are high as well. Good morning, Greg. So looking at our black belt, our level up dice roll results. Through the end of yesterday, 3,864 throws. SOR dropped down to a 9.34. SRR dropped down to 6.5. 200 BSR dropped down as well, 6.28, because those rolls yesterday were not the best rolls in the world. Greg is checking in there. He says, saying last shooter like it's a 0.7 out. Yeah, it kind of was. But anyhow, I appreciate everybody for joining in today. I hope that everybody has a great weekend. I hope that you guys are extremely safe. This is a patriotic weekend, so remember the military people that have come to our rescue over all of these years in the great history of the United States. And some prayers and best wishes to everybody out there. Make sure that you do stay safe. I do plan on doing a show on Monday. If I am not doing a show, I will take that off of YouTube. But as of right now, we are scheduled for our normal Monday show, even though it is Memorial Day. But anyhow, have a great weekend. Be safe. Be prosperous. My name is Joe. This is my Crapsmaster Dice Shooting Journey. Let's make it yours too. Thanks a lot, everyone.